Hey friends, Steve here. I'm at Skills right now at my school in Norwich, and I just finished this week training with the creator of Skills, Melody Johnson. She gives this amazing analogy of explaining what the difference and what happens in a child's brain as they grow to an adult when they're being using fear as a way, fear, coercement, punishment as a way to teach them discipline, and desire, by giving them choices in what they do, empowerment, teaching them to integrate the brain, giving them internal and external rewards, all those things about giving them good feeling, making them want to do better, desire rather than fear. Old school fear is like, hey, if you don't make a line, you can do 10 push-ups. If you don't stop moving, you're going to get time out. If you don't show up, I'm going to take your phone away, or however you do that. Against a new way, helping desire to do more, and what happens in the brain, because obviously your brain is chemically based, and what these chemicals do will mold the brain for a future event. So for example, this is the analogy that she gave us. Amazing. So imagine that your child is going to school every day, or they're going wherever they go. They open the door and outside is a wolf. It's hungry, it's drooling, like it's got red eyes, and it's looking at the child thinking, dinner's here. And the child's like, runs back in, shuts the door. No, I'm not going out. There's a wolf. What happened? Massive spike of cortisol goes in the brain. And this is going to go over and over. And the next day they open the door, they go again, and there's a wolf again. Same thing, no, I'm not going. Next day, imagine that for 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years. Would you know what that wolf is? That wolf is punishment, it's fear, it's coercement. That's what that wolf is, because that's what's happening in a child's brain every time they get punished in that way. And they get angry. And what that will do is that will build into an anxious child, an anxious adult, a stressed child, a stressed adult, because you're molding. The brain is like plasticity. It changes. It can be molded any way that training is given to it. So obviously, if you're molding it into an anxious and stressed, you're going to create an anxious, stressed child moving into adulthood. And that brain for the rest of their life is going to be like, of course it can change, but they're going to need help to change it. But what about if the other scenario, every day they opened the door, they walked out and their favourite superhero was there. For example, Spiderman. So let's say their favourites, they love Spiderman, or whatever character they love. Imagine that character standing, let's say Spiderman. They open the door, Spiderman's behind, and Spiderman's, hey man, are you ready to go? I've got your back. We're great friends. We're going to go. We're going to win this day today. We're superheroes. And he goes off, let's go. And they come back again, and the next day opens the door, and Spider-Man's waiting for him once again. And boom, and every day for the next years, Spider-Man's waiting there, or he's got that role model waiting to help them. And that role model is skills. That role model is skills, because it's teaching them desire, discipline through desire, behavior through desire. It's teaching them about choices, which gives them empowerment and respect. It's teaching them about improving how much they can do by upping the rep and the amount of times they try, how hard they can try. And it's helping them integrate the brain. That's what we do here at Skills, integrate into brain integration, lateralization. And it's giving them intrinsic and extrinsic motivations. Intrinsic, I want to do more for myself. Extrinsic, I'm going to get some type of reward for it. And redirecting behavior rather than, calling, hey, that's wrong. You're doing it wrong, you can't do it. How about redirecting that behavior to make them feel that they're doing really well? And that's exactly what we do at Skills, and that's what Spider-Man would do if he was at the door every single day. And I really love this analogy by Melody Johnson, so thank you very much for Melody Johnson for giving that. That really connected with me, and I really wanted to share that with you guys here, because that's really the whole principle of what Skills does here in Norwich and around the world. Hey, Steve Cowan here, and hey, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you real soon.